Hello, hello, one and all. Brendan Carey is here with you, and we are playing more Assassin's Creed 2. That rhymed. When we last left off, we had just finished killing Vieri de Pazzi.
A great metal work here.
Who, as a major correction, that family name is not where you get the word Patsy. I made that up. I thought I was being smart. I was being really dumb. So, anytime I said anything like that in the last stream, ignore me. I'm an idiot. Everything else I said, though, is genius work. Just that one thing I fucked up. But we killed him. We have kinda officially, unofficially joined this secret order of assassins in their fight against the Templars.
And here he is, our campione Ezio.
Mario is happy
I
for
see you
us.
wasted no time starting the celebration.
And why not? You've done us a great service, Nipote. With Vieri dead, La Toscana will grow quiet once more. Do you know what that means?
Basta lavorare.
Si passa tutto il giorno a bere.
Means
E a
beer.
puttane.
What? It's true. Come, Ezio, walk with me.
Yes, uncle.
Alright, learn about the discover the codex pages hidden there. Okay.
That's the answer to another. Spaniard.
He is Rodrigo Borgia, one of the most powerful men in all of Europe, and leader
Oh,
of
we,
the Temple.
I didn't realize that we knew who Rodrigo Borgia was from the very beginning of the game. I didn't realize that was, like, just a thing that was well known. I didn't realize I guess that would explain why his name is in our, conspiracy board.
Order.
Which makes him responsible for the murder of my father and brothers.
Yes, and he will kill you too, given the chance.
Then
He
I
must
must
die.
stand against him if I wish to be free. But not until every other Templar has fallen to my blade. Father's list will guide me.
Where will you go next?
Firenze.
Oh, so we have our
Francesco de Pazzi will share the fate of his son.
A sensible next step. No doubt he intends evil for the city.
the Pazzi family famously intend evil for the city. If you look up the Pazzi conspiracy, or probably we'll get to it today, so just watch on.
Alright, that's enough grim talk for one night.
You'll
I'll be in
probably
my study if you
know
need me.
what happened there.
I shall read the letter my uncle gave me.
Read it.
Messer Francesco, I have done as requested and spoken with your son. I agree with your assessment, though only in part. Yes, Vieri is brash and prone to act without forethought. And
Okay,
has a
sure.
habit-
Poor Vieri. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. He has affluenza, is what I would probably call it.
Look familiar?
On their codex pages.
Yes. Your father managed to find and translate a few before he...
Here.
This is not your father's work. Someone else has translated it.
Leonardo da Vinci, a friend.
Do you see the way the words cross from one page to the next?
There is something underneath it all. Some kind of map. Where is it supposed to lead?
Your father and I managed to make out bits of a prophecy scrawled across these pages. It was written by an assassin like us, who long ago held a piece of Eden. His name was Altair. He spoke of something powerful and ancient hidden beneath the land.
What is it?
What indeed? Solving that little mystery is exactly why we collected these pages.
Then let me help. Each time I take on my father's work. All of it. I'll start with the page I took from Vieri. Leonardo would decode it for us.
Bene. Return here when time permits.
So we have our side quests, our B plot with the Codex. At this point, we have two. We are taking on 2 objectives from Ezio, and I guess technically 1 more from the real world, because we do have the memories of the mysterious glyphs to look into as well. Wait, didn't I already synchronize with the viewpoint? Okay, sure, whatever. Jump. Get up there. Don't make me tell you twice. Don't make me tell you twice, Ezio. Yeah, so now we have our primary objective to kill all the Templars. Our secondary objective to get the Codex pages, and then in the real world we have our objective to train Desmond and to collect the glyph fragments. And we'll try to get all the story relevant objectives done. Oh, there's some Codex pages here in Montergioni. So let's collect them, I suppose. It's kind of weird that they're just it is actually weird that they're just lying around in treasure chests in the city. That's bizarre. That's a strange, in hindsight, way of presenting this objective. Ugh. That's a very strange way of handling this, because if they were like hidden somewhere, that might make more sense. Like unless Mario has them stashed in the villa. But then why would you have them across the sea? Why not just have them all in like a vault in the middle of this, in a heavily guarded central foyer or central manor of the Montergioni? Why would you have it scattered across the city? That's bizarre. I guess it doesn't ultimately matter all that much, because this is just like gameplay-wise, them teaching us about deciphering the Codex pages. But it is weird. It is a little weird. Nah, I can't deny that. It is a little strange. Where's the last page? Oh, okay. All the way out here. And let's go for broke. Hopefully there is a door or something. Well, maybe you can probably climb. I don't want to have to go all the way around. I want to just be able to climb and up and down, up and down, up and down. Alright. That's right. Down you go. That's okay. Got plenty of money, so when you medicine, I can always buy it. And honestly, like, I think looting corpses also gives you medicine every now and then, so like, I especially don't care if I take damage from falling in this game. Why is it just in a chest and some random fucking barn? What the hell? Exit the sun. Okay, so we've completed. Go check on Claudia. Oh, is this where we learn about the management sim aspects of this game? Because this game has management sim aspects, and I don't know if we'll actually do a lot of that on stream, but we do have to do it.
Come, don't be shy.
I'm sure I have.
I have more free time than I did a while back, so I really don't have any excuse for not doing some of this off stream. I tell myself, and I'll forget to do it the next week too. I'll try to be better at that. I guess it doesn't matter because ultimately this is still story stuff. Nothing has changed. Where is Claudia? Is she on the bottom floor? She's on the bottom floor, isn't she? Oops. Yeah, she's down here.
Salute, Claudia.
Our uncle is un mostro. This is outrageous.
What's happened?
He's making me work. If father was here, I'd never be stuck behind a desk like this.
And what are the terms of this supposed enslavement?
Since someone decided we're going to stay here, Zio Mario suggested we try and find the money to repair the villa. Problem is, there isn't any.
I bet I can bring in some money.
Oh, great. More work for me. Well, benissimo. If you start paying for improvements to the town, I'll keep track of them in this book. And since I have nothing better to do, I'll also make note of any objects you bring in from the outside. If you actually get this place up and running, travelers might visit and spend money. Although I doubt anyone will want to come this far out of the city. But if they do, I'll keep the money we make in this chest. You're going to have to show up to take it to the bank yourself. Because when it gets full, I'm just going to take the extra cash for myself. Capito?
Deal.
Alright, so this is basically like a whole separate like side activity that happened, because again, this is like the first rendition of Ubisoft Open World, so
Buongiorno. Is there something wrong?
Yes, sir. Mario hired me to deal with this mess, but I'm an architetto, not a miracle worker. Without money, I can't fix any of these buildings.
And if someone brought you money?
Then we'd be in business. You must be Serezio. Am I right?
Uncle! I like this architetto!
He gets very observant when he can smell mud.
If you want to fix up this town, I'm going to need it. I have a price list here for new shops and renovations. Just bring me gold, make a choice, and I'll begin at once. If I build you a shop, you, as the landlord, can purchase goods there at lower rates. If you invest more money in the shop, you get an even greater discount. As for renovations, well, you'll be bringing the town and villa back to life. As Sir Mario tells me, that was very important to your great-great-grandfather. Plus, when you buy shops and renovations, you'll be increasing the number of people who visit, causing your income to increase. So, let's take a look, shall we?
okay, yeah, this is basic simple mechanics. By buying renovations, we raise the value of our property. Which in turn increases our income. We can spend on more renovations and other things like swords and armor and all of that stuff we can spend the money on. Like it's taken from the same pool of money that we spend on our activities. Might as well buy what we can. That's enough for now.
Buon viaggio!
And so, now that we've...
Salute, Claudia.
You here to look at the book?
See, now that we've increased Montergione's value, we get more florins every 20 minutes. So the chest can only hold 4 collections worth of income, which means every hour or so you have to come back to Montergione and collect your income, and then spend it, and the loop continues. It's a very simple quote unquote mini game. It's not really. It's just kind of a thing to do on the side while you're doing everything else in the game. And so like, if I have no weapon or armor I desperately want, and I basically never do, I'll often just dump money here, so that the next armors I do want later are cheaper. Because if I spend money at my own shops, I get a discount.
Ezio, my boy. I think it's time I showed you something.
This whole section is introducing us to basically all of the side activities that will govern the rest of the campaign for us. Because there are a lot of things I'm not gonna do the feathers. I'm not gonna do the feathers. I will YouTube that cutscene for you all if you want to see it, but I'm not doing it. But a lot of the stuff on the side we probably will do, because the codex is required for completion of the story, and like the tombs are fun, so I'll probably do them. And you'll get to this. We'll see the tombs in a second.
This is the sanctuary. It was built by my great-grandfather to honor the memory of the Assassin Order and protect its secrets. Look around. These are the assassins who guarded the freedom of humanity when it was most threatened. And this is the armor of Altair. Little is known about Altair's life, but his armor is light and very strong. I'd give it to you, but I don't know how to retrieve it. My great-grandfather told me it would remain locked away until all its protectors were made whole. I heard rumors of crypts located throughout Italia, hidden tombs filled with treasure, where these 6 were moved centuries ago. Maybe they have something to do with it. In my younger days, I sought the 6 myself, with no success. Perhaps you will have better luck.
It's always strange how, like, these...
In order to achieve perfect synchronization with Ezio, you have to get that armor.
Thank you, Rebecca. But it's always weird how, like, it's always, oh yeah, Ancestor, you couldn't do it. But, like, there's no real reason why he couldn't have. Leonidas. Itlani, or Iltani. Amunet, who is from Origins. Wei Yu, don't know who that is. Darius, who got retconned highly in the Odyssey DLCs. And Quailon Gao. So we need these 6 assassin seals to unlock the seal to get Altair's armor, which is the strongest armor in the game, naturally. And we will try to get that objectives done as we complete our story. We are focused primarily on story. So it's not our immediate priority. It's kind of funny how they like hit you with all these activities at the same time. Like there's a lot that we just got hit with all at once. Like in the past 15 minutes, we've got introduced to the codexes, the villa renovation, and the tombs in very short order. Am I out of space? Is that more? Well, no, you actually like. I guess it makes sense you want to do it this way. Because if you space it out, then like there are people who are just going to be like annoyed when they find a seal or a codex page in the middle of the open world and not have any idea what you do with it. So maybe it is better, actually, just to kind of front load all this so that real quickly you have all these mechanics introduced so that people who want to do them know that they exist. Because we've already kind of introduced to all of the big primary mechanics and collectibles in this game. The feathers, the tombs, the memory, the memory glitches, Montergione, the codex pages, all of that. So now we're kind of like all ready to actually play Assassin's Creed 2 now. That was all more or less preamble. Now we're here. 1478, Florence. And in lore, they explain part of the reason why you can do the side tab not as part of the main quest is that these are memories that are hard to point exactly when they happened in Ezio's life, but they did happen. So they become, those are the side quests. So the ones that are like, we're not really sure when Ezio did this, but he did do this.
Ezio, you are still alive.
Look at this place. The past 2 years have been kind to you.
He's still young.
But you are not the same at all, are you?
I was hoping you might be able to help me with something.
Anything for you, my friend. Haha! You found another one. How exciting!
You got never several.
This one is tricky to break. Clever in its use of ancient languages. Maybe if I just... Oh, it seems to be a manual of sorts for different assassination techniques.
New
Yes,
mechanics!
Wait, what's that? It's not so much a design this time, just a series of sketches. What to make of all this? Of course. And why not? What an inspired idea.
Can you make it for me while I try what's in that manual fragment?
Take it. I'll have my assistant set up some dummies for you to practice with. Hey, Vincenzo!
Vincenzo. Alright, new techniques, new mechanics. Still interesting new stuff. Jesus Christ, and we've been... It's like a whole episode of the YouTube series just doing nothing but new mechanics. Yeah, so... I think some of this stuff is stuff you could technically do in Assassin's Creed 1, but it's a little easier to pull off mechanically now than it used to be. They're more formalized. This is the assassinating people from a hiding spot. The classic ledge assassination. And of course, one of the signature moves of Assassin's Creed, the air assassination. And now we have our fundamental toolkit has now been kind of established at this point. We have more or less all the moves we'll need for the rest of the game now. We're going to get more, obviously, over the course of the game, but those are the ones the necessities.
Come quickly. Look. Take it. Try it.
Thank you, Leonardo.
Non c'è di che.
There's someone I need to see while I'm here. I cannot approach him publicly. Would you know a way?
La Volpe.
The fox. Shh. Capisco. But do you know where a fox might roam?
Perhaps near the Mercato, where the thieves dwell. Sta attento, amico.
So... La Volpe literally means the fox. Yeah, now we have two hidden blades. What Leonardo just did was basically make a second hidden blade for our other arm. So now we have two hidden blades, one on each side of us. Although the one that our father gave us has the assassin logo on it, and the one Leonardo made is just very plain and very blends into the rest of the outfit.
The price of perfection is not measured in coin.
Which I think is a cool detail. That the one that is manufactured today doesn't have any insignia on it. It's just a nondescript bracer. Oh, now we can deflect attack. I thought we could always do that though. That's not new. And now we can. That essentially, like as the prompt said, lets us do double assassinations. But it's weird to hear people say the word La Volpe, the Volpe, the Volpe, the Volpe, when La Volpe means fox. The fox. And the reason you would have a code name like the Fox, so you can talk about the Fox in broad daylight without arousing suspicion. That's why you would use a code name like that. As I might know, since I have a character whose name is Volpez, literally just means fox. A little bit of a fancy twang added to it. By the way, fun fact: if you ever want to make your to name your character, if you want to make a good character name, what you do, and this is like I have game designers who advise me on this, and I know it to be true because I've done it myself. What you do is you make a temporary name and then never change it. Just leave it as it is. Might as well, while we're here, might as well see if we can find the.
Joy, our Lord is here, blessing us. He's good cheer. Let us out. I'm not. Just last month, Visconti bought 300 of my finest sabers for his cavalry.
We'll just kill him. It's fine. It's an informant. Also a sync point, importantly, so that takes priority.
And when he plays his cards, he proves out all the.
I love how technically, like, this is a high-profile action, but doesn't actually cause notoriety, when it probably should. Though that would just probably be that would probably be irritating. It would probably get notoriety too quickly if climbing up things caused notoriety to go up. It still just feels weird to call it a high-profile action, though, despite all that. Oh, fuck me. I double-clicked. Did not mean to. So what we're going to do is we're going to come back up here. Let's see if we can find... Still don't see the glitch. We can try again when we're not in the middle of... Oh! That wasn't a glitch. What is that? What is this? Why can't I climb up? Alright. I mean, this game is strange sometimes. Got that old late 2000s era jank coming on here. Oh, that was a feather. Never fucking mind. I'm sorry I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I No, I know.
What? My pouch.
Oh,
my money.
your money. I don't have your money.
Get back here.
That's all it took? That didn't take very long to catch him.
I really have no interest in hurting you. So give me back my money and we'll call it even.
Not so fast.
What do you want? Who are you?
They call me many things. Murderer, tagliagole, thief. But you may call me La Volpe. At your service, Messer Ezio.
How do you know my name?
It is my business to know everything in this city. Isn't that why you're here?
Indeed. I need to find someone. To know where he'll be before even he does.
Who?
Francesco de Pazzi.
There's word on the street of a caravan just arrived from Roma. A secret meeting at sunset tonight.
Uh-oh.
You can learn something of Francesco's
That's an
whereabouts
objective.
Do you know where it is to be held?
there. Ma certo. Let me know when you are ready, and we'll go. Ah, yes. Here is your money.
Got our money back and then some.